It's the strongest effort in years to bring an end to fighting in Libya. Its warring sides have picked a unified transitional government ahead of elections in December.
Today, we have very good news in our search for peace. I welcome the selection by members of the Libyan Political Dialogue Forum of a unified temporary executive authority.
Libya has been the center of intermittent warfare since 2011, when Arab Spring protests turned violent and ended the 43-year reign of Muammar Gaddafi. He was captured and killed as rebels declared victory. It was not a lasting moment. Elections held in 2012 did not lead to the emergence of a clear victor. Within months, the country again descended into violence as rival militias fought to gain control. This lasted until 2014, when talks led to a temporary peace. But disagreements emerged again, and so did two separate governments. In the west was the UN-recognized Government of National Accord in Tripoli, led by Prime Minister Fayez al-Sarraj. In the east was the House of Representatives in Tobruk. The main source of its power came from warlord Khalifa Haftar and his illegal militia. From 2015 to 2018, backing from Russia, the United Arab Emirates and Egypt enabled Haftar to achieve a series of military victories, initially against Daesh. Then he turned his crosshairs on the government in Tripoli. He enjoyed a string of successes against it as well. His control of Libya's massive oil fields and backing by most Western governments played a key factor in the expansion of his power. Eventually, growing support from Turkey enabled the forces of the Tripoli government to put up a strong fight, and a stymied Haftar agreed to talks in 2018. His rivals, though, accused him of only using the dialogue to reposition his forces.
We repeat that we will not sit once again with the war criminal Haftar. He is not a partner for peace.
The Prime Minister expressed his frustration after Haftar launched a massive offensive with direct support from Russia and the UAE. He succeeded in reaching the outskirts of the capital. That's when Ankara's intervention turned the tide for the government in Tripoli.
They are helping a warlord. We are standing by the legitimate government of the country and accept its invitation to send in our troops. This is our difference.
Turkey deployed drones against Haftar's forces and enabled the Tripoli government to drive his forces back east. UN intervention ended the fighting in June. Talks followed, and they brought the new transitional government to power. Libyans are now hoping it will hold fair elections and bring permanent peace to their war-torn country. Shoaib Hassan, TRT World.